Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on SNDK just 9 days ago, to be exact on May 15th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $1,382. And at this point, my main assumption was that this asset reached its local top, and we have to see this type of ABC correction to the downside. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Sandisk, and as you can see, I made my previous video when this asset was somewhere at this point, and since I made it, we have this movement to the downside, and for now we have a contender to be the top of the B wave. And if my assumption is correct, we might see the retracement to the lower levels, and in a minute I will show you what type of structure we might have to see this movement. And guys, as you can see, technical analysis works perfectly well, and if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel
and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and on today's video, guys, I will show you what news we might have as the catalyst for Sandisk's price action, what type of movement we might anticipate in the short-term perspective, and how you can benefit out of this movement. So, and let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention, as usual, to the general sentiment related to Sandisk stock, and to do so, just type in Google search bar SNDK Stock and switch to New Stock folder, and you will see several recent news. First of all, I want to pay attention to this article that is published on tradingkey.com, and it was published just 3 days ago. It's titled, "Is Sandisk stock a buy at $1,500 after its massive earnings boom?" And let me quote just AI summary. Key bullet points. Sandisk surged 10.75% to $1,532 on May 21st, showing a successful retest of its ascending channel support between $1,463 to $1,500. Fundamentals are strong, with prices increasing over 130% quarter-over-quarter due to a global memory trade boom, alongside 200% year-over-year revenue growth. The company, now independent since 2026 and a top NAND flash memory provider, benefits from a high demand for SSD in cloud computing and AI. Profitability is robust, with 47% of ROE and 42% of ROIC, supported by strong liquidity, quick ratio of 3.41 and current ratio of 4.78. Technicals indicate a positive momentum, with neutral oscillators showing positive divergence. Resistance is anticipated near $1,600 to $1,677. A buy above $1,550 with a target of $1,677. Stop below $1,463 is suggested for growth funds seeking semiconductor exposure. And guys, I have to admit that from the technical standpoint, I only partially agree with this forecast, and in a minute I will show you what I'm talking about. But for now, let me show you another article that is published on Simply Wall Street, and it's titled "Assessing Sandisk Valuation After a Sharp Multi-Month Share Price Surge." And the long story short, this company is more than 458% overvalued compared to its so-called fair value. And fair value is set at $264.95, which is far below the last close of roughly $1,500. And guys, the sentiment might change very quickly, because if the sentiment changes in AI and SSD memory demand, the price of Sandisk will drop sharply. And let me show you another quite interesting detail. Usually I show you some activity from the so-called smart money investors list, but you have to keep in mind that these dates are just a filing dates, not a deal execution date, and we have at least 45 days delay in these filings. That is why, guys, all these filings are irrelevant if you want to know the current status of these positions. But in general, you can see that the momentum is still quite substantial. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, if my assumption is correct and we've completed all 5 waves to the upside, and this is the top of the 5th wave on a bigger scale, basically from the very bottom to the very top, we have to see deeper retracement. And this retracement, well, let me show you in details the most recent price action. We have just a contender of the A wave, we have a contender of the B wave. If this asset doesn't break this top and it doesn't form 5-wave structure, because B wave should have strictly 3 waves in it. We cannot have 5 waves in it, and if this structure, if this top holds, we might anticipate its next leg to the downside. But guys, if this asset breaks $1,500, $1,550, in this case it will be a 5-wave structure like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and in this case we cannot rely on this movement as a B wave structure, because B wave cannot have 5 waves in it. That is why, guys, we have crucial points. First of all, $1,560 right here. This top shouldn't be broken in order to remain at least medium-term bearish, because in this case we have more chances to see this leg to the downside, and this leg might land somewhere around, if I pull a fib extension tool from this top to this bottom and project it from the top of the potential B point, we might land from $1,226 all the way down to roughly $1,100, somewhere at this level. But if it breaks to the upside, guys, we will have very high chances to see an extension in the internal, in the internal wave 5 right here. And this will be an extension in the wave 5 on a bigger scale. That is why, guys, crucial level is this one, $1,560. Let me mark it as the horizontal line. If it breaks this top, and especially if it breaks this one, we will see the next set of legs to the upside. But if you want to invest in this asset, guys, take a look on a bigger scale on indicators. Here is the monthly RSI that is set at extremely high level of 98.8 points. And this movement is a very harsh parabolic movement. If I turn off all the tools, you can see that we don't have any meaningful retracements for the last year. And that is why, guys, we are at the point where you cannot, or you shouldn't, let's put it this way, add this asset into your investment portfolio, because on a weekly time frame we have a consistent bearish divergence, and at some point in time in future we have to see this decline, and this decline will evaporate all your potential gains if you enter your long position for the long-term perspective. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no